Hello, welcome to another Becoming a Modern Man. We are playing KnightFall once again, and this time we are playing against a Gruul Zoo deck, or a red-green aggro, I guess, if you like. So this is our opener. We have a Noble Hierarch, retreats to Coral Helm, Loxodon Smiter, and a Knight of Reliquary. So that's pretty good. We can potentially put the combo together on turn 3, which is pretty cool. That leads off with the Nicole. Just going to lead off with the Hierarch, Sacred Foundry, into second, and the Curd Ape, which is pretty brutal. I've been playing this, or a deck very similar to this, actually directly prior to me playing this. I'll probably write an article about it sometime, fairly soon, but yeah, pretty nice, especially when you get hands like that. So things aren't looking too great for us at the moment. I'm going to play a Smiter, primarily because it's going to be a good blocker, and we haven't got any lands in the graveyard at the moment. We've got this fetch, but Knight of the Reliquary would only be a 2/2 at the moment. So we'll try and block one of the Nicattles. See what happens. I'll try and put has Giant Growth. Not a deck card that I was running in my version of the deck, but interesting. Yeah, mostly a Tarka's Command was the card I was using, but which I'm sure he also has. I can't remember if he actually see it, but obviously generally better than Giant Growth. We can run our Nicottle out here and our Knight, which I assume is what we're about to do. Yep, so 2 3/3s. That doesn't exactly are well. That's actually both Nicottles. I don't really want to get rid of this Knight if I can avoid it. Experiment 1 comes out, Burning Tree Emissary follows that up and makes his Experiment 1 into a 2/2. Fortunately, no further plays. We run out Retreat here, and we should be able to come off here. No, but we're running 4 life. Okay, so that's not so good. So yeah, in theory we could have comboed off there, but given that we're only on 4 life, that doesn't really work, because we need to hit him for 17. So I don't know actually how big we could have made Knight, but I don't think we could have killed our opponent. Mainly because we need to crack at least a few fetches, and yeah, getting to 17 would have been a bit of a way with only 3 life to play with before killing ourselves. So yeah, I don't think we were able to kill our opponent there, which is a real shame. Everyone attacks, and we are dead. Unfortunately, yeah, I think probably messed up somewhere because I was hoping I could also use this bolt, but I think I tapped my lands wrong or whatever. There isn't an untapped red source basically in the deck, so because of the way that things are set up, also that Noble Hierarch doesn't make red mana, I actually can't do anything can't generate a situation in which I can cast this bolt. I could have blocked 3 of his creatures, I suppose. No, only 2. We can only block 2, so it doesn't really work unless we were able to cast this bolt, but we can't because there isn't a basic mountain in the deck. So yeah, this didn't work out too well. Unfortunately, our opponent was just off to too fast a start, and we end up losing that one, unfortunately. So let's go to game 2, see how we fare. So we're going to play. This hand is very slow. I think I ended up keeping this hand primarily because I hadn't had a chance to play with Elspeth yet. Pick these up for the deck, and I really like Elspeth, but I haven't had a chance to play with her before, so I think I went with this on the basis that Elspeth is cool, rather than any sort of real logic, so I kind of pay the price for that, I think. So, Stomping Ground, I'm going to play back and play in the Hallowed Fountain, sort of reducing the amount of life damage we take, and mainly because Tarmogoyf isn't really doing much at the moment because we haven't got anything interesting in our graveyard. We can't actually do much to put things in our graveyard. We do have a couple of instants. We don't have any sorceries in the deck. Elspeth's ult is kind of cool in that regard, that if they kill our Elspeth, then that does make our Tarmogoyf considerably larger, but yeah, it's kind of difficult to get things into the graveyard in this deck. So we're going to get to route our Elspeth here, which is a good, but obviously he's got quite the board presence going on at the moment. So make a soldier with Elspeth, but our opponent bolts that. And I believe he has a way to evolve his experiment ones, which doesn't work out great for us. So yeah, Burning Chambers, she comes down. All his experiment ones get +1/+1 counters. Unfortunately, doesn't have like a Curd Ape or something to follow up, because that would just be ridiculous. Then you have a bunch of 3/3 experiment ones, which would not do very well for me at all. We can play Hierarch, cast a Tarmogoyf this turn though, so certainly not the worst situation to be in, but it kind of depends on what our opponent has. So he attacks with everything. I'm kind of expecting a Tarka's command, so I just block in the middle against the 2/2s. But as it turns out, he has Vines of Vastwood, which means that his experiment one kills my knight, and then he has the Mutagenic Growth, which means he kills my Tarmogoyf. So it did not end well. Although if I hadn't blocked, we also would have been dead. So you know, it's the way it goes, I guess. Going into 2 more. Find another knight, which is not too bad, but these aren't looking great. Tarmogoyf evolves his experiment ones. It's not going to attack this turn, but yeah, another great position. We do have Wolf Run, but he's considerably further ahead than us, and we can't just hit him for lethal with the Wolf Run. So unfortunately, without defences, we're unable to win this one. But certainly put up a good fight. But yeah, we were kind of behind the 8 ball, and was probably a little bit too slow, and yeah, got overrun in the end. So never mind. But yeah, didn't work out the best.